Nah, I'm supposed to be crazy, man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot.
Booyah. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. It is the last weekend of March. You're listening to the Us Guyz podcast, episode 103. My name is Bilbo, Bobby,
Thunder.
Thunderstinging. And I'm here with
too.
Rickety Seagull,
Good morning.
Sinatra, Theodore Huxtable Cetera, and Pete Moss E. Rock.
Me, Pete Mossy Rock. My name is Pete Mossy Rock.
Hey, it's a beat.
Moss E. Rock. We are the Us Guyz podcast, and if you're tuning in, you already know what to expect. If you're not tuning in,
Buckle in.
take your time. Sit down, roll one up, pour yourself a drink. Do whatever it is you got to do to relax and hang out in the garage with some friends
There you go.
on a smoggy Sunday morning or whenever it is you're listening to this. And how was your week? Did you do anything nice? Spring is breaking around here. We had a beautiful week. It was nice and 50, 60 degrees every day. Just gorgeous. So if you're homeless, like my life threatens me with daily, things are looking up.
Things are looking up for the homeless.
There's
You don't
box
have
cars.
to worry about freezing now.
There's boxcars. This place where I go walking around, there's this big old train track that goes through, and you'll just see hundreds of cars with coal in them and shit. And yesterday I was walking, and they kept stopping the train. They would get a couple cars, would go, they would stop, and then the dude would come walking and like looking at each car. I was just wondering if there was some hobos on there. Like I was watching for a hobo to come running out. Then
You think he was stopping and looking for
I don't know. In my head.
Immediately what you thought.
the
Not,
hobo buster.
not, we got to check the brakes on one of these or something. It was just...
No, my escape plan is to be a hobo. So like if shit hits the fan, I'm jumping on that
Down there
train.
taking notes.
So I'm watching them. I'm watching their pan like a prisoner, thinking about
Seeing
escaping.
where they check and where they don't check. Oh, you didn't check there, so I'm going to hide there.
Yeah, there's one dude who walks with a stick, and I don't know what, I couldn't, it's a little too far for me to see exactly what he's doing, but.
You don't go up and talk to him?
No, it's like down on the other side of a river, and then there's the trains, and I'm on this trail walking, and, fucking waiting for a deer to run out at me or some kind of wildlife. I'm spooked the whole time because I can't see too good, but I hear shit moving around all around me. And I've seen some big fucking scary turkeys up there.
Yeah,
I've seen
turkeys are big, man. I don't like them.
and there was like pieces of a skunk up there yesterday, so something fucked up a skunk. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
A truck?
No, this is on a trail.
Oh.
So if something fucked up a skunk, like what
Wild
fucks
dog?
up a skunk? I don't even know.
I don't
even know.
Yeah,
a
what
hobo.
would?
A hobo. A hobo ate
Would
it.
fuck up a skunk.
The only natural predators to the Western PA skunk is
Yeah.
hobos.
Hobos. Yeah, I might be one. I might become one. That's
What
always
about
been like a
where would you
fallback.
poop? Would you hang and poop?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I would free poop. That's called,
Yeah.
or parkour poop.
Parkour poop, yeah.
Like rock climbers. Rock climbers. Where do you think they poop?
Right, just
They just
down.
drop. That's what I would do. Be like guano falling.
Like seagull shit.
Yeah, I would just hang it off the train. Catch a breeze. Let the air wipe me.
Yes.
What
What if a June bug flies in there?
It'd be all right. Like my butthole would be like a windshield. Like you just the air just push it off. That's the kind of shit I think about. I don't know about you guys, but I'm grown. I had a birthday this week. I'm damn. And you know what I realized is I am only 8 years away from being able to move into a retirement center.
And that would be
How about that?
That would be like your dream.
Tell me, oh come
An
on.
old people trailer park.
Hell yeah!
basically.
Listen, some of these old retirement centers have like a pool table,
Activities.
swimming pool. They have activities, broads,
Yep.
loose,
Pool.
broads that can't get pregnant.
Her name's Pearl.
You know what I mean? Yeah, people who I think I connect with a lot more People who, wear diapers. Don't have
I got no problem with it.
a couple of old hobos. Yeah. So I'm 8 years away from being able to move to a retirement center.
Nice.
You know?
That's
Is
pretty good.
that one of your new goals?
Well, I mean, I think
It's good to know your options. That way.
right next to hobo, it's a fallback plan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I think a prepared, being prepared,
Preparatories. Yeah.
preparedness.
Preparation H.
I won't need any of that. Hobos
If
don't.
you ride the rail, you might need preparation age.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe not.
What if there's bugs and stuff in there? Spiders?
There's gonna be what if?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
You get used to. I think you get used to it. I'm pretty sure.
Just spiders?
I would have to.
But you don't like bugs.
No, I don't like bugs.
It'd be like those water bugs and stuff.
Yeah, but trains trains aren't known for having like bugs on them. I didn't even think about that, really.
Yeah,
but
there's
a
gotta
lot
be
of bugs, man.
A lot of spider
It's like
webs.
moist wood and
moist.
metal.
no, they're metal.
Rotty.
In this area, they'd be kind of moist because they ride with them doors open all the time.
Yeah.
Try to air them out.
Yeah.
You're the train master, but do they even have
Yeah.
those cars where the door slides
Box
open?
cars. Those are called box
Yeah,
cars.
box
Do
cars.
they still have box cars?
I would imagine
Yeah.
so.
I thought it was just like coal cars, passenger cars,
Around here?
car movers.
You don't see too many of those.
He's
Just
the train track expert.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
I don't know. I would imagine there's a bunch of different
Types.
There's gotta be
They're
other
just
box
coal
cars.
cars.
what the fuck is wrong with your voice?
I don't know. I got a horse, man.
How about we tone it down then?
No, it sounded.
just to hold back a little bit.
Take my breath.
Slim it down.
Slim up your words. Trim them up.
Took your
Oh,
breath
let's
away.
do-
Take
little
it
bit.
from 1,000% to maybe 300.
I use flashcards.
Tone it down. Tone it down.
I use flashcards.
You sound like what my future old lady is gonna sound like.
No, he sounds like
for a hand job. honey.
the bar lady. What?
Can you say $5 for a hand job,
$5
honey?
for a hand job. 8 if you want eye contact. You bring.
He sounds like that lady from Kingpin.
Oh, I remember. Lin Shay.
You know that lady's name? Wow.
Sound like a lady I'd meet on my hobo adventures.
Yeah. She killed the skunk.
Like say I used to be a dancer.
Oh, yeah. Let's imagine.
She killed the
No,
skunk without touching it.
Yeah.
No, say it. Say
Hey, I used to be a dancer, huh?
no. There's a little too much like pep in it. Like,
Oh.
come on, we're riding a train. I just met you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You don't.
I can tell by your hips you used to dance.
No, not I used to be a dancer, but you used to be a
You
dancer.
could tell by my hips I used to dance.
Oh God, damn! Hi, what's your name?
Jed.
Do you wear shades?
Oh, yeah, I have bad eyes.
Don't mess around with the guy in shades.
Don't flip the
Yeah. I
And
know
you got some
know that
NASCAR glasses on?
one. Yep.
Those sport ones?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The wrap around your
wraps,
face?
yeah.
The wraparounds?
They're good. They block the side lights.
I love when I see dudes wearing those.
Oh, they're so cool.
Yeah.
Can I bum a real smoke from you?
Yes.
There it is. There. Now he sounds like a hobo.
Yeah.
Hey, can I bum smoke?
Is there still? Do you think there's still a
Yes.
prolific
Yes.
I think
Amount
so,
of hobos?
too.
Oh yeah, yeah. I
Absolutely.
watch them on YouTube, dude.
What?
Yeah. I watched a guy. I don't know why the fuck I watched him, but he got off in Cleveland and he was talking about these train tracks in
He
Cleveland and
recorded
shit.
himself doing this.
Recorded himself, and he's an old dude with
How's he
like
have a
no
phone?
teeth. Everybody's got a phone now.
Obama
Yeah,
gave
it's
them to
crazy.
everybody.
Hobos have cell phones?
Yeah. This dude recorded himself. I mean, he fucking eats. He eats iced tea and like Slim Jims from gas stations, and then he sleeps in the bushes on the side of tracks. And then there's a whole video where he climbed in one of the engine cars, and he was like, "This is living." It was like because it had
Man.
windows and shit,
A
and he
little
was-
fridge.
yeah, and he's like sitting down in between the seats, and every once in a while they'd stop, and he'd hold the camera up, and you could see them like walking along the train and shit, but nobody fucked with them.
Man.
I got it all
Rail
planned
life.
out. I got it all planned out. man.
Rail life. You got to get a rail life sticker
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
what I first noticed.
No, at
He
least
finally fell into the train life.
No,
You
listen.
got
Train
him,
life,
Matt.
rail life.
listen.
You got
At
it,
least
mate.
there's dialogue with the shit I'm watching. This motherfucker watches a horizontal line of train tracks, and a train every once in a while comes by there.
That's
a
when he
good
gets
time.
angry. He gets angry when the trains come.
Yeah, they ruin it.
Yeah, they ruin it.
It's Too much noise. And
I like hearing this guy's story. Like when a hobo gets on there and he gives you a little bit of a story, how he's got fucking sickle cell and he's got all these other medical things, but he ain't going to the doctor.
Do they bang anybody? Is there like female hobos that they could team up with?
I didn't
bang.
see
I think
many
they
of them.
bang.
Most of them, it's like psychologically damaged men, who
Yeah.
eat like gas station pizza and Slim Jims.
That's
and
not bad.
No, it is bad. It all goes together. It all ties in together.
Did he say how he pooped?
No. Nope.
That's what everybody wants to know.
Yeah.
He carried a bucket around with him though, so maybe he pooped in that bucket.
And then threw it overboard.
Probably.
That would be
probably.
an acceptable way of doing it. I
Probably
think.
pooped when he got his Slim Jims and stuff.
Oh, I
No,
would
that
imagine.
stops him up, I bet.
No, iced tea and Slim Jims, you know it's going
Oh,
right,
that's a diuretic. Yeah.
right through him.
He's
right
going to be
through
having
'em.
some of the liquids.
Hobo poop's got to be the worst. I mean, whose poop could be worse than a hobo? Maybe geriatric poop because of medication and stuff.
Medication, yeah.
But hobos are eating berries,
Crackhead poops?
trash,
Meth poops?
crackheads and meth. I bet you they don't
poop.
eat.
They don't poop.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'll just be like vapors.
That's true, yeah.
You know, like.
Missed.
But a hobo is eating trash.
Yeah.
You know,
It's going to be painting.
gas station food. He's got nerves because he's jumping from train to train.
I wonder if they call that hobo painting, because if they lean it on the
Splash.
side, they splatter on the signs. I bet hop down that rabbit hole and see.
I
if
bet there is a
anybody
name for
has
that.
those hobo painting shit on street signs.
There
or railroad
probably
signs.
is a name for that. I don't know.
I don't think that's a good technique.
What?
Hanging over
Yeah.
and shitting. It is. A lot of guys did that on long convoys.
Oh, yeah, if you're
you
in
had
a
like
car.
5-6 hour convoys.
train?
On tracked vehicles, you'd go up to the top of the tracked vehicle and you'd literally hang
Hang
off
it
and
out.
shit off the side
That's
of
so
the vehicle.
barbaric.
You can't stop. I mean,
He's got a point.
Yeah, what are you
Yeah.
going to do? Dude?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta,
if you have to shit, preferably you would
Yeah,
not
you
have
have
to
to.
shit. But
yeah, and then the
you
air
do.
is going by. The
well,
air
that's
is
like
gonna,
ships. That's
Yeah.
where the term poop deck came from.
If you're
Because
in
they
a
would hang off
convoy-
the side of the shift, and it would get shit on the lower
Oh.
thing. That's a poop deck.
Yeah, if
that's,
you're-
that's where that came from.
If you're in a convoy of tanks, can't be like, hey, wait, somebody in the
Right.
back of tank 11
Yeah,
has
but
to
you're
poop.
you're
You
not
know he's got irritable bowels.
You
Slow
shit,
it down.
you piss in a
Damn it,
lot of
Gary.
water bottles, and we used to
Paul's the
throw
Blitzkrieg.
Damn
our
it, Gary.
bottles of piss
Again?
at the other armored vehicles.
It's a good time.
Try to
I bet.
bomb them. Yeah, it was fun.
I just think solitarily hanging your butthole over a big old open train door would be scary.
Yeah,
Nah, once you do it, maybe the first time,
maybe it's exciting.
piece of gravel
Okay.
flies up there and hits it, or a
Yeah,
bug,
tree
Jumbo.
branch.
What if
cicada.
there's a-
Yep.
What if there's a hole in the floor or an open door? What do you go
Done deal.
Oh, the floor.
Floor.
You just sit on the floor.
with? Yeah.
Yeah,
But this one fella I was watching, he carried around a bucket, and so it was like he was sitting on the bucket.
Yeah.
he could probably turn the
and
bucket.
tossing it.
Yeah, that bucket could be all kinds of things.
Yeah, it could be his water
Could
gathering.
be his drum.
Could be.
Could
his
be
drum.
his
His
seat.
seat.
It could be his throne when he's got to poop.
his helmet.
It could be his helmet.
His
Stew pot.
wash basin.
Could be a shield if shit goes down. You know what I mean? Like who knows?
Goddamn, a bucket is
Could
like,
be his megaphone.
maybe that's what you should try. Maybe we need to make up like
Could
a
be an-
hobo scum,
Could be an animal trap.
like
Yep.
the scum game with just hobos.
Oh, yeah.
Like-
the scum game is kind of like hobos.
Is
It's
it?
hobos running around, jacking each other.
Ooh.
Hobos
Ooh.
with guns.
The game scum.
They're jacking each other?
Jacking.
Well, like robbing each other.
Hobos with guns.
oh, not masturbating.
Oh,
No. They don't have
that's
that.
what I thought.
That's what I thought too.
They don't have that feature.
They group up
Yeah,
for tactics.
they paint the cracker,
Oh,
Oh.
cream the crackers.
cream the cracker.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah. So hobos are cool.
Yep.
there we go.
I might be one. Might be one at some point.
You'd be a good one.
Oh, you think? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know, I would get some tales. I would learn some tales and experience some things. And
Just for a laugh, if you like,
Freedom.
with your last $10 before you become a hobo, you should get business cards made up that say
I'm a hobo,
You're a hobo.
Hobo.
Yep, and hand them out at all
hand
your
them out.
stops.
rider of rails.
Yeah.
Trade your business cards for a Slim Jim.
Maybe I don't
And
think.
as your exploits get famous, then people will find these cards, and somebody will try to
Right.
find out who you are.
Exactly.
What kind of exploits though? How would I get famous riding the rails?
Well,
Like-
people could start hunting you.
Yeah.
Like, where in the world is B-Daz?
come throw rocks at a train. you know?
Yeah.
You might hit
If
me.
you hit him on film,
I won't press charges.
yeah, you get a business card.
I don't have an identity. I can't press charges. I don't live anywhere.
Boxcar 456.
Yeah, I would imagine it's not as easy to do as it used to be.
I wouldn't
No.
think so.
You know?
No, not with cameras. Although
Yeah.
it might be with technology if you get a phone.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah, you can
I
keep
would
track
imagine
of.
your income is very limited.
Well, yeah, because yeah.
Will you stop at places and offer to do odd jobs?
Dickering, it's called.
I don't even think you
Yeah.
could do odd
The
jobs
hitcher.
anymore. I think that every place makes you take
can't
like a
do odd
personality
jobs.
test.
Yeah, you can't do odd jobs.
Do you remember the Hitcher? That show?
Yeah, that's what,
He'd just
kind of what he
hitchhike
would
all
do.
around.
Yeah,
He'd get odd
and do
jobs.
that.
and-
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't think you could do that kind of shit anymore.
No, God, no.
Maybe down south, you know, when you see like those hippies who go hang out in the desert and shit like that, and then they'll go work on a farm or,
Yeah.
you know,
I
there's
think they do it in New England. There was a show a couple of years ago called, I think it was called Down East Dickering, and they would need like a roof, so they would go like to the neighbor's house and
Offer to
build steps for roofing material.
Oh, I see what you
Yeah.
mean. They were like barter.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Dickering.
yeah. Those are like the off the grid type
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess you could go stand outside a Home Depot like illegal immigrants
Yeah.
do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grab a job up. Mm-hmm. Like that.
You
Good
could
word.
find a bunch of, group up 6 non-English speaking Mexicans and claim to be their foreman. And
Yeah,
then just go and watch
exactly.
them work and collect the money and then just take a chunk out and give it and pay them.
Yeah, because that's fucked up. Even to get like a fast food job
Call
or a
yourself
job
the
at
foreman.
like Sheets, they make you take these personality tests now.
That five category thing?
Yeah, and,
really?
and it's really fucked up
But
because
you could fucking totally. pick
you would
the
think,
winners.
dude, you would think. I get turned down a lot. I got turned down a lot. There are Sheets will not hire me because of my personality. I've never made it past the
You're not
personality
Sheets
test.
material.
I'm not.
You're not.
Any type of customer service,
Sheets
I get
material.
shot down.
Really?
You know,
That-
yeah.
It takes all kinds, though.
It does take all kinds, but what's in those fucking tests that somehow like they determine that no, this dude is fucked. You know,
I don't know.
it's not right. It's not. It's discrimination.
Sort of is.
It's like 5 letters. It's like
Yeah,
you're,
that
introvert or
INFJ.
extrovert.
Yeah.
Start
Yeah.
They're either I or A. and then-
INTP, INFJ.
Yeah.
I'm,
And the last one, weirdly enough, is if you're judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what the 3 in the
Yeah,
middle
well,
are.
That's a trait. I bet we
Yeah.
know a couple judgmental,
I bet. Off the charts.
real high and judgmental.
I think I was INTJ.
Oh yeah.
It's a good combo.
Yeah, they use those for they use those for jobs, which is pretty crazy, right?
Briggs
Yeah, it
Myers, that's what they are.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them. There's 2 of those tests. The Briggs Myers and then like the big
Something else.
something
yeah.
like that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. They use those for it's a discrimination. If you have any kind of on the spectrum at all,
Yeah.
you're gonna get
That's true.
bounced. You know,
Yeah, but aren't we all?
That's just there to root us out.
not according. Yeah, no, not according to those tests. I mean, there's you go into Sheets. There are some people who are bulletproof.
Yeah.
You know, like I worked with people at that pharmacy that were fucking bulletproof. You know, I mean, you could say anything you fucking
Stevie
wanted to
Janowski.
them. Stevie
Yeah.
Janowski was bulletproof.
But you don't think that they're at home scrubbing themselves in the shower, crying?
Probably, I would
Probably.
think. I would hate. Yeah, I
Quiet
would.
time.
I would hate them. You know, I would hate myself if I was. But then again, maybe that's part of my hang up. You know, maybe
Can't
that's
deal
why.
with the public.
Maybe that's why Sheets won't hire me.
But you did work at Home Depot.
I did get hired at Home
Yeah,
Depot.
but nobody gives a shit about anybody else at Home Depot.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
It's not very, you don't have to.
Home Depot's not known for its personality.
Right.
No.
They don't
They're-
give a fuck.
They want you to be able to sense a customer coming with a question and go the other way.
That's what they
If you
trained
get
you
caught,
to
it's
do.
on you.
They're like, man, you'd be good at that. It's like, yeah, I could tell when a motherfucker wants to talk to me and I'm out. I get out quick.
Try and find me.
Yeah, it's crazy. So last week when we were here talking, Meat had a Muffler Shop Mary and a guest in.
Yeah.
And remember, his guest wouldn't come on the show.
Yes.
He was purple.
He was lit up.
He was, what do you call that? Indisposed.
He was indisposed. So then, you want to tell the story?
Yeah, so then, they was going to come and tell a story and hang out,
Right.
whatever.
I remember that.
But he was literally like on that chair,
On the fart chair.
on the fart chair, like incapacitated. But so we come back and he's up and he's fine and he's played out on my floor, in repose, like on a 10-person, what do you call those? Like
Zoom call.
Zoom call chat.
Like a conference.
Yeah. And I wasn't paying attention because she had to leave. She wanted to get like going before it got dark, and there was nothing was cleaned up. He wasn't like ready to go or anything. And then I noticed like his pants are off, and then he'd prance around, and then he'd disappear, and he'd come back, and his top was off, and it's like he's having like a. I don't know why,
He's
but
getting
he was
dressed in reverse.
He was taking
Like a fashion show?
Yeah. But no, I wasn't. Nobody. I don't recall anybody else like taking note.
That
So he was
doing
upping
that?
the ante, and then he's walking around with.
So it was just for you.
Well, there was 2 other people there, so I would say all of us, but who knows?
But nobody else was taking note. Just you were taking note.
Well, nobody was acknowledging it.
Was he dancing?
No. He was just
Dancing
like
for money.
I don't know. It was very weird. It was.
How was he
off-putting.
prancing? How was he prancing? Like,
No,
Like, wake me up before
like
you
notice
go.
me. Notice this lack of accoutrement.
Like gasoline fight.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Like what was that on? Zoolander.
I didn't see that movie. Oh wow. But anyway,
Do the jitterbug.
so he was bopping around,
yeah, and
doing some.
it was real.
This is what I picture prancing. This is what
That's what I think about in my head as he was doing that, but I don't think he was.
he was doing a jitterbug.
Yeah. So then I yelled at him, and then they left, and that was that. It was very weird. I felt like I was in
Was he fucked up or?
he might have been because he was. I mean, he did a lot of, drinking and stuff.
How many
and pills.
outfits did he try on for you?
I think it was like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
What kind of outfits were they?
I don't know. It was like a little like
Anything provocative?
yes, it was. You know those
Provocative outfits.
those European onesie bikinis that they wear on the beach. It was
yes.
similar to that.
Are you kidding?
Yes.
So he was doing
Yes.
this on the Zoom call.
No. The Zoom call was done.
Oh.
I don't know why he was doing it.
He was
but
doing it for an
Did
audience
he,
of
did
one.
he bring that along with him?
He must have.
That's not
He must
yours.
have. It's not mine.
Who the fuck brings a European onesie?
It wasn't that though, but it was that. It was smaller than that.
Is it something he should own?
Did you ask Muffler Shot Mary what? the
No,
fuck?
because she was irritated. And was gathering up her stuff.
to leave.
Right, and as she's gathering up the stuff, he's like changing in and out of outfits. It was freaking weird. And I got really, really mad.
So that's her friend. So
Yeah.
he would know if she was irritated.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
known him for years.
Yeah. All right. So he's both. He's your. Yeah.
I mean, but
okay.
that's her best, like probably her
Okay.
one of her besties.
So he's doing a fashion show for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, so
guess.
why did you get mad?
Because I was like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Like you're supposed
Did
to.
you, when you saw him and that, did you focus in on his dong?
No. I would not make eye contact. My peripheral on my right is all the way down.
So
I was
you
good.
just turned your dead eye.
I turned my eye
The
to
dead
him.
eye to him.
I saw this fucker prancing. What did I do? I turned a dead eye on him.
And once I saw the banana hammock,
It was all out aggressive.
I
Man.
was done.
Did he have a boner?
I got woozy. It was like I did.
Did he slip something into your drink?
spell on you.
He slipped you a roofie.
It was like
Put on the onesie.
It was hypnotic.
No, it was like
That's it.
It was
was
hypnotic.
hypnotic.
I'm
It
gonna
was
pull his
hypnotic.
head off.
You were
I was mad.
hypnotized
His
by
dong
swinging
head?
bologna.
Not his dong head. His normal head.
Where were your rubber dicks during all this?
Yeah.
On safely on the.
You don't think they got
windowsill.
rubbed?
I hope not.
On the windowsill.
Although
Safely on the
I
windowsill.
did give him the dick vagina ball, ensemble.
You gave it to him as a gift?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
why would he not think
That
that
you
you
wanted
would
to
want
bang
to
him?
see
Because he
him
knows me.
bebopping around the place? Why would you
Yeah.
not think jitterbugging?
Did he
I mean,
lap dance?
No,
Jitterbug
not
lap
me.
dance you?
No.
How far away was he?
I realized like, okay, I can't be cowering in like the bedroom, like not wanting to deal with this. This is not good. So then I.
Do you think like your mouth wrote a check that you're behind?
I think I might have played myself.
I think you played yourself.
Played yourself.
I think you played yourself with all the rubber dicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
Giving him the rubber dick.
Yeah.
Then when he showed you his cards, You were like, I fold. I fold. I was bluffing. I was bluffing.
You gotta know when to hold them.
It was just in the box in its little fabric thing.
He Kenny Rogers you.
And I'm
Yep.
like,
You got Kenny Rogers.
He put the gambler on it. He gambled you. You didn't know when to hold him, and you didn't know when to fold him.
no, I panicked. I got it.
He was all in at that point.
He shook you, huh?
Yeah,
You were
yeah.
shook.
All night long.
You came out of yourself. You got flustered.
It was totally a bamboozlement. I was like, what the fuck is
Yeah.
going on here?
He shook
And then you got mad.
Was it awkward when they left? Like,
I don't remember it. I don't really remember
You were
much of it.
aroused. You were like sad.
I was so mad.
You were like, why do I do this to myself? I lure him in.
why do I
Why do I
doing
keep fishing if I'm just going to throw him back?
What you could be thinking, what you should be thinking is, I caught that guy. I could have fucked him.
One of these days, I'm going to keep
I could
this.
have fucked him.
I got the boat. I got the rod. I got the cooler. I got the bait.
Yep.
Why do I keep throwing them back? He didn't measure enough. Obviously,
Right.
when you put the tape measure on him, it wasn't
Yeah,
big
it
enough
wasn't
to
legal.
keep.
It wasn't
a keep.
Is that what it was? I'm a size queen.
Yeah.
Well, no, like the fisherman analogy. The fisherman analogy. You know, they have to be a certain length for you to be able to keep
You
them.
want a lunker.
That's what I'm getting.
He's a trophy fisherman.
That is unmountable, sir. Be gone. Be gone with you.
Right.
Be gone with you, sad man. That is not mountable.
I got dick casting material in the closet.
And you don't measure up.
Tough. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a weird time, man.
You're old Greg.
You've seen his downstairs mix up.
Oh, Curly Jefferson.
It's funny that it shook you.
Yeah,
It upset you, huh?
Remember how like a couple weeks ago we were kind of talking? I don't know if it was on, like we recorded it, but like how you get so mad, like you kind of feel like you're not in control, like you're separate.
Like Wolverine Berserker rage.
Well, I guess, but I don't, not that cool. But that was like that kind of like, holy fuck.
You think it was?
Disconnect.
It was like a primal rage.
Yeah, he just dropped out of.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm still hoarse.
Are you serious?
Did you
think
sound
so.
like?
Did you yell?
Did you
Oh,
sound like?
fuck yeah! I don't know what I said though.
Did you sound like Kathleen Turner all weekend? Maybe that's it.
It might have wooed him. It might have.
Kind of sound like Kathleen Turner.
I can't think of any of her words or any of her cool.
Oh man, I wish we could have seen that whole
Oh, yeah.
situation
So
unfold.
Fly on the wall.
you don't know what you
I
yelled?
don't know what I yelled.
Nobody else knows
Something
what you
about
yelled?
well, Tracy doesn't really. I haven't asked any. I haven't asked my cousin.
You didn't talk about it at all. It
I
was-
felt embarrassed. Yeah, I apologized
For getting upset?
to her. Oh,
Wait,
yeah,
you were
yeah.
embarrassed
Oh,
when this
yeah.
guy was prancing
Dude, I
around
was
in
like,
a
I was like that mad. Like I was ready to. I don't know.
Parkinson's mad?
Yeah, I got Parkinson's.
you got the, wow.
Did he try to explain his behaviors in any
No,
way?
no. He tried to be like, oh, I'm just like justified. I don't know what he said, and that made me even madder.
It turned into a Justify My Love Madonna
It was like,
video.
oh, I'm doing this because, like, I don't know why, but this is a good thing to do. And I was like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I think.
Wow.
I got it
So
was not a
bizarre.
good thing.
You sending mixed signals.
I think I am. I'm a.
And then you got upset when
Yep.
when he tried to punch your ticket.
Yep. I think you got it all. You got it right, Doc.
Aw.
The rainbow sticker came on the car when I bought it.
There's a reason for all the dicks in the window.
I'm trying to tell you guys, it's just a joke.
Those are comical penises. Those are,
Yeah. That is not a trophy case.
Maybe he thought he wanted his.
I
up
told
there.
you those rubber dicks were going to get you in trouble
Yep.
one day.
you were right, man. You were right. I didn't think a friend of a friend, who's really kind of a friend, would like.
Yeah.
Kind of. I don't know what happened.
Get the wrong.
He got the you think he got the wrong impression.
No. I just think that he wasn't feeling well, and then he was super inebriated.
Oh. Well, all right. But then that's different. Yeah.
And
I
then
mean,
he
he's
kinda-
fucked up. He's trying to laugh. And
Yeah.
you guys are tense because
You got
your cousin wants to leave.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like moving day. We got to move back. You know. we
Maybe
gotta go
he
back
deals bad under pressure.
Oh,
obviously.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
home. Yeah. And he was sort of pining over my neighbor's availability for, nighttime excursions, but he was too gun shy to pull the trigger and ask. So I don't know if he got.
Is that urban camo for hood?
What?
So he was gun
Like,
shy
when
about
we moved
asking
you in, the guy
a
that had
dude
the
to
urban
hang
camo
out.
in the fur hood that moved in across your way. You said your neighbor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
All right, so you have a curious neighbor.
Well, no. My cousin's friend
Is it the
Curious
bow tie?
about your neighbor.
Yeah, he's curious.
I think that explains a lot.
Yeah.
But he's curious about your neighbor because of what you told him.
Yeah, but I didn't tell him anything because I don't know my neighbor.
Is that
Well,
the
you
one
told
that
him
plays
I
the?
told him his car and his name, and that's it.
Ooh.
Oh, so based off of his car and his name, what's his car and his name? Let's see if we get the same assumption.
It's a ragtop, powder blue Chrysler Sebring.
I'm getting an image.
Yes.
I'm getting an image.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
well, what's his name? That'll help me out.
James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the only info I have.
That
And
that
he
seems
got-
like
Not
a very
Jim.
good
Not
prospect.
Jim. Not Jimmy.
Not Jimmy.
Not Jimmy.
James.
Call me James.
Not J-Rock.
And he's not Jim.
Not J-Dog.
J-Dog. Not Jay.
Jizzle.
But
He's
James.
a nice guy. He's hardly ever there. He plays
Yeah.
a lot of music. It's a lot of different
The 80s
styles of
music?
Well, it's different. It's trance, like world, boom, 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 that boom sort of stuff, and then like it'll be like 50s music, like Bobby Darin.
Like Bop. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dudes.
A lot of wake me up before you go.
There's that.
yes.
There's Kajagoogoo.
All right, so he said maybe
I think he's set
based on your description, and maybe he
up of his
heard
name and car.
of
He
his
got
name
all
and car, he got a little
worked up.
amped up. Then he walks into what he walks into a dick.
A den of iniquity.
Dead dick. A dick den.
He walks into a dick den, basically like a temple of dick.
Yeah.
You know, temple of the dong.
They have those.
Yeah, and so he got all riled up, and then he's on
his
some
name?
kind of Zoom call.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Well, he has to have a code name. Agnes Sloplap. That's his code name.
Is it real?
Yeah.
Would he know that?
He knows I call him Agnes. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Cleveland Agnes.
So you're
and the
calling
Temple
him
of Dogs.
Agnes?
Yeah.
Cleveland Agnes and the Temple of Dongs.
That's a good band name, huh?
Oh, good.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah,
you know
I
what I
think so.
mean?
I
It's
think
just
so.
a simple misunderstanding. What are you gonna do? There's no reason to get a Stevie Nicks voice over all that.
Yeah.
No.
You know?
Stand back. In the middle of my room.
All right, let's turn that down. Let's turn that down
I thought it
because
was womb.
sound like
It
a
could be womb.
The middle of my womb.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
I could not be
hear from you.
Doesn't make sense. Womb.
Yeah.
From the room. I can't hear you from the middle of the room. It's a big room.
But from the womb.
But from
If you were in the womb, you couldn't hear it.
belly, yeah, you could. People put the headphones on.
It
The
would
lady
sound
tell me.
different.
Yeah, it would sound like muddled.
Like your voice.
Well, it
Are
would
you
be
coming to us
coming
from the womb?
of my despair.
Womb of despair.
Coming to you from the womb of the Dick Vault.
Uncle Medicus. Medicus Dongicus.
Who was that Roman emperor that was all not
Nero.
Nero and
Caligula.
Caligula?
Caligula was the
Mate
man.
Ligula.
Meet Liglia. Did you ever see that movie?
Mate Liglia?
No, Caligula.
I didn't know.
I saw Caligula.
Yeah, Charlton Heston.
It was
No.
It was directed by somebody famous, wasn't
Yeah, yeah. It was some like real long too, and like porno.
it? Was that
Oh,
De
no
De
shit.
Laurentiis or
Yeah, yeah.
De
I think
Laurentiis.
Dino De Laurentiis. Epic with the guy from
Charlton
Clockwork
Heston.
Orange is
Charlton Heston.
Clockwork Orange
Yeah.
Oh,
McDowell.
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
and the sweet Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren's in Caligula.
Is she
know that.
naked?
She does get naked. Everybody's naked in there.
Really?
And then Caligula like takes a dude into the kitchen and musses his bunkhouse
Hot oils him.
in front of his white lady. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
He didn't give a fuck, man. Then they ate bread or something. I don't know.
Bread and wine.
And it's like 78.
Bread and squids.
The red looked like tempera paint. You remember like how blood in the up until like the late 70s looked weird, like
Yeah,
fake blood,
yeah, yeah.
stage blood, all over his butt cheeks.
Oh.
You don't remember that scene?
See, this is why.
That's, I think, when I
It's
turned it
been
off.
a long time since I've seen it.
Yeah, I think that's when I turned it off.
Wow.
That's when you.
midnight
That's when
rape
you
scene.
finished, just like a porn.
That's how. Well, of course, I was trying to be discreet.
I've only ever made it 6 minutes
I was
into
like,
I've only ever made it to the Caligula rape scene.
Yeah,
I was like, ooh, biscuits.
I was finished then. Jelly's coming. I'm done.
Jelly's coming.
I'm done. Oh, turn it off. I'm tired. Yeah, that's a crazy. That's a good story.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, listen, man, you gotta maybe before you invite dudes over there, maybe put shit away.
You're
maybe
right,
maybe
you're
you
right.
get a closet or something.
You're right. I don't have anywhere to put
Maybe
stuff.
keep your shit in a closet.
Maybe not. Welcome.
put 'em on the one-
Welcome. Here's a rubber dick.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't quite happen.
Don't you dare take this as an invitation.
It's like the
How
body,
dare you?
body and blood of Christ.
Yeah.
Plastic dick of meat. Amen.
Now don't think anything into this, but I'm going to give you this rubber dick.
Right, yeah. Don't you dare. Don't you dare get the right impression.
You must love this as I love it.
Well, I don't really
Like construction
love
and
it.
novelty.
A little disclaimer: this is not in any way an intention of wanting to
Yeah.
bang.
I think that's clear as a bell.
Well,
It was just in a box. It wasn't, it was in a box.
you gave
of,
another man a dick.
Well, no. No,
Yes.
it was in a box of like a lighter was in there and a phone charger and a broken off foxtail, like just shit in a box.
Trinkets, like love trinkets.
Yeah, not love trinkets.
Those are love trinkets,
Obviously.
dude.
Was that your dowry?
When I like
Your
a girl,
butthole's dowry?
I give her trinkets. I give her little things that remind me of her.
Yeah, you're right.
And
God
you
damn it.
swooned this dude. You swooned him.
If for Valentine's Day you get a rose or a rubber
Exactly.
cock,
Right.
which one implies more intent?
Exactly.
Would
yeah.
you ever give him a rose?
Yeah, you
So
could give a
you're
rose.
even one step beyond the rose.
Right.
I would, and if it happened this way, this is how it would
That's
happen.
like the end of the
Are you
Bachelor.
going to give him a rose now?
No,
Like a makeup rose?
no,
Yeah.
I didn't do anything wrong. I don't think.
Your voice is hoarse.
That's a
Yeah,
new
you're-
rule. Yeah, true.
Did you trip and fall?
You feel
With your
pain.
mouth open?
No.
You feel pain. You feel like you did something wrong.
I did.
You feel like you did
I
something
did.
wrong.
Seriously, yeah.
That's a new
So-
rule on The Bachelor. They skip the roses, and they just, if he wants to hand out a rubber cock, that one wins.
That's a good way to do it. You could fling them.
Game over.
You can fling them and thunk it onto their table. It would bounce. The silverware would.
Tremors. Dick Tremors.
I never watched that show either.
Dick Tremors?
I haven't either.
Dick Tremors or
All right,
The
so just
Bachelor.
to finish this out, like you haven't talked to either one of them, your cousin?
No, I've
or-
talked to my cousin.
Oh, yeah,
A couple,
everything's
but
all
she had
cool?
another like not a good thing happen, tragedy in the family.
Oh,
Another person
no
died.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
Recently?
yeah, a couple days ago.
man.
her other cousin on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Thoughts out.
so
Yeah, thoughts and prayers.
it's a, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. So, well, I mean, you guys will make up at some point. It'll be fine.
Well, yeah. Well, we did shake. We did shake.
Hands?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We shook hands.
Dutch rudder?
We didn't. I couldn't get him the Dutch rudder beam.
Just a tug, just to show you that this is completely platonic.
Right.
And that's not that fun. You would think the Dutch rudder would be a good time, but it's really not. Once you've seen a couple things beyond
It
the Dutch
depends
rudder.
on the other guy's arm.
Well, yeah.
Dutch rudder's so
He's got to
great.
work out a little. Don't you think? Like, you don't want to touch a scrawny arm. Like, you wanna
Double
be
Dutch
like,
rudder.
God, yeah. Well, then you get confused. I can't 69 either. It's too much going on.
Too much math.
Yeah.
Well, that's good, though. I mean, at least you had...
And then we
you know,
hugged. Then when they actually left, we did have an embrace. And I didn't want to, but I did.
Were you crying?
No, I don't. It's hard for me to cry. I wish
he
I could
crying?
cry. No.
Oh, was there a wink after? Like,
No, there was no.
we made it look good?
Did you give him the dead eye wink?
See you on Zoom. Tell Larry and the boys
We
I'll be on
figured
Zoom.
it out.
Tell Dirty Gary I'll meet him in the soup kitchen.
It was a rough time, and I really was like knocked for a loop.
Aw.
But
Well,
you know, it's good.
Yeah, at least, you know what I mean? It makes for a cool story, if anything.
Fairly exciting.
Yeah.
It was. It was. Yeah, it was. And then we walked around the day before, like all over the woods.
Oh.
So then I was sore on top of it too. Very sore.
So a little grumpy.
Yeah.
Wait,
walking.
what? Sore from what?
From walking all around in those woods. up and down
From just walking.
just walking.
Yeah, dude, you might have to start walking some more.
Well, that's what I'm
Like,
doing.
If you're like
That's-
sore from walking.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. But
That's
there's a
not
bunch
good.
of shit. There's a
Boxcar?
no. There's
Like trash
like
people dump in the
ruins.
woods.
No, like ruined walkways and ruined woods, or like walls, like step walls and shit like that.
Or like where the earth reclaimed some old
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
shaft. Or
Who
something.
knows what used to?
Yeah.
Foundation.
You could probably
Keep an
look
eye
up
out.
what used to be there.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for porn. Those are
Yeah.
classic
Those
porn.
are classic
That was the-
porn stashes, yeah.
That was a good time when you were a kid. You'd be walking around. and
Absolutely.
some
Find a
porno.
stash.
Yeah.
Or trucker porn on the side
On
of the
the side
highway.
of
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with this.
In a puddle, you don't know. You're just like, all right, it could be stuck because it's puddle water or something else, but I'm gonna try to pry these pages apart.
That's the main reason we built the cabin in the swamp, was to keep the porno dry.
It's a good thing. Keep them
What?
up. Keep them up in
We
the
built a
rafters.
little house in the swamp.
Who did?
Me and a bunch of neighborhood kids.
Oh, like a clubhouse
Yeah.
in the swamp.
Yeah, but it was an actual house. It had carpeting and
Oh, no shit.
Highfalutin.
Yeah.
well, it was all made out of lumber we stole. But the main onus of it was to
Keep your
keep the
porn
porno
dry,
dry.
yeah.
It had
Yeah.
an onus.
And
It did. A porno
kind of,
us.
keep
That's
the
like
porno
West.
dry.
It was
Keep
their
the porno
jerk shed.
dry. Hide the confiscatable items, the smokes. The
Only
chew.
one person in it at a time?
Nah, it depended.
No.
Get hot in there, didn't it?
Steam.
Moist.
Yeah.
Like a
Swampy hot.
Raccoons?
It was more of a
like a
if it's
peyote
if
sweat
it's raining kind of thing. Yeah, if it's
Like
if it's
today.
like today.
Today's a clubhouse day, huh?
Nah, yeah, it would be.
Would you guys ever get real quiet like this and then you'd listen?
Oh, come on.
No,
You no?
I don't think. I had a more innocent mind.
Yeah.
You don't like
Yeah.
noises. You just like to look.
Just didn't care.
Well,
There were no deviants in the mix. Like it was a,
says the
it was
troop that built a.
a, yeah,
Clubhouse
Be
for
a clubhouse
For
in the
porn.
swamp. In the swamp. Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a good time, I bet.
That denim burst.
I think we stole the carpeting. They remodeled one of the places in town, one of the businesses, and we went and stole the carpeting, and that's how we carpeted it. It had red shag.
Ooh.
Yeah, it had all
Fancy.
all sides were carpeted.
Do you have a boom box
Ceiling,
back
walls. Oh yeah,
there? Play
had a
some
jam box.
Q Lazarus.
Oh,
No Q Lazarus. It was. Yeah. I think we were still on We Built This City.
Oh.
That's a horrible song.
It is a horrible song. Yeah.
Marty Ballin, I think, was the new lead singer man for.
sucked.
Yeah, with his dirty wet perm.
It's not too expensive.
Oh,
I just want you guys to hear this dude talk. I was looking through VHS videos on YouTube, and I found this old video of these two guys driving around in a car in 1989, videotaping it. And just the fucking dialogue, I would love to animate over. Just listen.
Okay. Stretch. Do you get it yourself?
Yeah,
Or do they get it? Who gets it?
I'll get it.
How much is it? Are we gonna go somewhere and get something to eat in a minute?
I don't want to listen to this anymore.
It's fucked up. It's so fucked up, man.
Well, if you
does
look
pull
at
you in,
the,
though.
if you look at the old VHS tapes that we took back when we were in the 90s, I mean, that's kind of funny.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
good
yeah.
shit on there.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was just
Random. Yeah, I lost a lot of shit in this transition period in this last, year or so.
Did you lose that stuff?
No, I still have some
good.
VHS tapes. I'm just not sure what I have,
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't have a player anymore.
Oh, I got one if you
do
want
you?
to borrow it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to. I just love that fucking look. So I started looking around on YouTube at old VHS clips, and I just like to find candid. People were so much more like, if you busted out a VHS recorder back in the day, people didn't know how to act
Right.
when the camera was on them. Now everybody's so used to seeing people react. Everybody's like,
Everybody's alive.
They seem more genuine.
Yeah, people are like trained to be on camera now. To where when you look at like in the 80s and 90s,
It's a big deal.
you see people on VHS, they just like it's like they don't act any different. They don't realize that they're on TV or that anybody's going to see it or
Right.
or anything like
Yeah.
that.
It's
you
just
know?
your friends having it.
Yeah,
So-
and the people are just so much more genuine. It's pretty cool. I really dig it. And then when it's got that old VHS look, it's just
it's great. I love
fucking
I love
awesome.
That. You think that's your love for that is partial or born
Like,
out of nostalgia?
nostalgia.
from when we were like teenagers?
A lot
our
of it
age?
is like I love just regular, average, everyday shit. Like when people go into a store. And when they're buying things, I like to hear how much it costs.
It's interesting.
Plus,
and
it
shit
was,
like
it was
that.
easy. Like we had the big jam box one,
Right.
That took the whole tape.
Yeah.
You just pop it out, put the tape in,
Yep.
turn it on, and hit record.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Like you have a tremendous thing
Right.
accessible to you immediately. Yeah.
And people would act a fool in front of it. You know what I mean? You would get at least one person in the group was going to be
Try to take
be a
over.
fool. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
And it's just crazy to see how innocent. And now that might be nostalgia to think back and be like, oh, things were so much more innocent then. But when you find old footage on YouTube and look, people generally were more innocent.
Yeah.
Yes, they were.
I agree.
I found all these videos of these young guys. They would go to a 7-Eleven at like 2 o'clock in the morning in Vegas. And it would be like the biggest mix of people, from every culture, and everybody was like, "Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's going on, guys?
cool.
Oh, you got a video camera? Hey, what's going on?" Like, people were just so much more
Willing to interact.
willing to interact,
And real. Just like,
and real, and not judgmental. Yeah, it's just I love that shit. I fucking go down. I could watch that shit all day long.
I remember when my aunt and uncle got a on the shoulder camcorder.
yeah, that's what we had.
Yeah, and it was
God
like,
damn,
wow.
you all
still had
were
it.
rich.
Oh yeah, it was like you had money if you.
Oh hell yeah!
No
If you had a
shit,
video
dude.
camera when we were,
yeah.
yeah.
We didn't have none of that
we
shit.
Took,
Our
we took
our
somebody's.
VHS tapes that I have like up on YouTube, that shit came from like we ran across one young kid whose parents didn't lock it up,
And we
and he
borrowed.
let us borrow that bitch for like 2 days, And I tried to shoot everything.
Yeah, and it's interesting because of
Yeah,
course
we had
that's
one.
a
It was a major
snapshot of
purchase.
life, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was a major purchase in my family.
Oh yeah, it was a big deal, man.
Absolutely.
It was a big deal. Now everything is up, which is kind of cool. It's like, my mom died in 2015, and there are videos up on YouTube that she made,
That's crazy.
which are pretty fucking. It's cool to me. It's like,
It is cool.
she's gone, but like the shit she was interested in,
There's
her
proof.
her
it's
likes,
still there.
the things she made. You know what I mean? That's up there, and it's kind of creepy in a way when you just start talking about privacy and shit like that. But in another way, it's like if you look back, how awesome is it going to be for future generations to look
right.
back and
You're
see
right.
this shit?
A day in the life.
Right. And that's why I think like this podcast, like it doesn't mean shit to anybody now other than us. It's
Right,
fun. It's something to do, get together on the weekends. But then when we're gone,
Down the road, people will be like, "Oh, what did
yeah,
people
what
do
were
like
what
this?
were
What were they
dirtbags talking about?
Yeah, hobos."
Yeah, what would a bunch of underachievers be talking about on a Sunday morning?
Who's got rubber dicks?
Yeah, what are they talking about? What are rubber dicks?
Rubadongas.
Yeah. So suck on that. All right, take a break.
Take a break.
Have to be that long.
What are we at?
Yay, we are back.
Now his.
We are back. Veins drained. And everybody went out in the yard there. It is gloomy out there today.
It is.
A little rainy.
Storms are coming. The storm is coming. The storm is coming.
Better bring the horses in.
All right, so it's time for everybody's favorite time of the week.
The worst time.
For Rickety's list.
All right, without further ado,
do it.
the Miller Brewing Company, they decided to try to support the Bartenders Guild.
Oh, there's a guild of bartenders.
Yeah, there is apparently a guild of bartenders.
I did not
Oh,
know
I
that.
didn't know that.
Yeah, so they're releasing a line of scented candles
Oh, for bartenders.
for bartenders. Yeah.
Let's try to guess what.
Guess what the
Let's try to guess what.
Guess what the there's 3 of them. Guess what the
Peanuts.
smells are.
Peanuts.
Ashtrays.
Cigarette smoke.
Think establishments.
Oh well, urinal cookie.
Like smells like this type of establishment.
Bar bathroom.
Oh, what kind of? Oh, okay, different places that bartenders would work.
Yes, yes,
okay, all right. So you would have like the Applebee's.
Yeah, sports
Yeah.
bar is
Sports bar.
is one of the
So-
scented candles.
So there's a scent
Smells?
for bar. Let's,
What are
Sports
those
bar.
different smells?
what would sports
I
bar
don't know.
smell like?
Sweat and
Oh yeah,
fish chips.
testosterone,
yeah, onion rings.
onion rings,
Jersey material.
Yeah,
Danny DeVito.
yeah, fucking sweatpants.
grease, fryer grease.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely fry grease. Hot sauce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Stale beer.
That's
All right, so
interesting.
sports bar, you would have, what else would you have for a bartender? You could have like
Strip club.
strip club. Could
Nope,
smell like
there's
Tuna
no strip
fish.
club.
could smell like fish tacos.
There isn't one strip club.
No, there's no
No?
strip club.
All right, what about wedding bartender? No.
No.
What
No?
about like a lounge? Like
What about
bar?
concert venue?
Ooh,
Close. The lounge is kind of close. There's,
like a billiard room.
there's one for beer garden.
Beer garden. All right, so that'd be just like
Hot
a bar.
cheese and
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretzel.
strudel.
Yeah.
Soda.
Hot dogs.
Bavaria, like
Yeah, but
festival.
worse.
Pickled eggs.
Yes.
There's always like a jar of pickled eggs. It's always like that jar.
And my favorite, the one I'm going to be buying, dive bar.
Oh.
A dive bar.
Chlamydia.
scented
You got the
candle.
keg.
Depression.
Yeah.
Smells like
Cigarettes
depression.
smell like depression.
Despair.
Yeah, it smells like despair. Fucking homeless man.
Hobo.
Pall Mall. Stale Pall Mall.
Stale Pall Mall. I want to get one just to see what it smells like.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think it's. I think it's like Mavericks.
Oh,
Those
man.
kinda-
Yeah.
Oh, Jack's.
Premier.
Yeah. Some generics. Like fucking, ooh. Yuck.
What the hell could that smell like?
GPC mediums.
Jacks.
Yeah,
Jacks.
Jack's.
Remember, they don't make Jacks anymore,
No,
right?
I don't think.
No. Sheets doesn't have their own brand of cigarettes
I don't think it
anymore. Jacks was the Sheets brand, right?
It was, yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yep.
Yeah, they didn't have Jacks in Cleveland, did they?
No.
They had like Magnas or
Something weird.
I remember Magnas back in the day.
were
Those were
Magnus.
nasty.
Remember, Vantages.
I remember that.
Oh. I saw a dude in the drive-through. I asked him. I was like, "What kind of fucking cigarette is that, dude?" Like this dude, like 60-year-old man was smoking. It was a Capri. Like, it was real. It was like a foot long.
It's classy.
Yeah, it was like a straw, like a fucking pixie. Yeah. I was like, "Damn, what a pimp out there smoking Capris."
Gives you an aneurysm. Try to get it.
Yeah, those were rough, man. Those are crazy little cigarettes.
Tight roll.
Yeah, so which one would you get? Which scent would you guys get?
What are the options? Dive bar, sports
Dive
bar.
bar, sports bar, beer garden.
That's what they look
Yeah,
like.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Jacks.
Yep, yep. I remember that.
Full flavored Jack's.
Yeah, anybody from at least
Yeah.
the Johnstown area would
Yeah.
Knows what a jack is.
knows what a jack is. From back in the day, they taste like fucking rat hair.
Yeah.
They were bad.
Rat hair.
Bird's
They
nest.
like burn your throat up and shit. They were so bad.
Harsh. They were a Class D cigarette.
Yeah,
Yes, they were.
yeah. So I don't know. I think a bar, like for me, a bartender from like an indoor water park. Those little bars that are like in the middle of the pond.
Oh,
where they-
yeah.
You
You
like
swim up to
float
it
up
and
to
you sit
them.
They're
there.
missing out on some good flavors.
That would be a good one.
Chlorine.
Chlorine.
Yeah. Indoor water park.
Indoor. I tell you what, indoor water parks, like in theory, gross me out.
Too
But
gross.
but they're so fun. They are such
so
a good
gross.
time.
Yeah.
They're a good time, dude.
Yeah.
The
No
hotel room and the water park are in the same building.
I've never been
The wave
to
pool,
one.
the
Oh,
lazy
dude,
river.
dude, they're amazing. For one thing, you're not out in the sun.
Yeah, that's my
It's
main
like
thing
faux sun because there's like a screened ceiling. You know what I mean?
there. So you could do the stuff that we always wanted to
Yes,
try to do, but
yes. But it's an
couldn't 'cause it
indoor
would burn
beach.
us.
It's an indoor beach. And
What did
then-
you want to do? What was the
a
list?
surf, fucking
like
boogie
strut,
board,
strut.
I want to be a real kid.
I wanted to be.
I wanted to strut. He wanted to strut.
I get it. Yeah.
We never got to strut.
It's too bright for strutting.
It was too bright for strutting. Indoor water parks. I'm a peacock.
You are.
I strut around. because there's other like pigmentally challenged people in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll strut around a water park.
It's like a convention.
It's a good time.
Hell
I bet.
yeah! You go from your room, you go up to your room, smoke some weed, calm down. It's perfect, man. I loved it.
Where did they have one?
Oh, in Cleveland, there's 2 of them.
Is there?
Yeah, yeah, and there's one around here. There's one in,
one in Erie.
Erie. There's one in Erie. That's the other one I know of. But indoor water parks are a blast, man. Because literally, and at that same one, I'd go up to my Kalahari in not Cleveland, but outside Cleveland in Sandusky, I think, or not. In Sandusky. But I would go up into my room. They had little balconies, and it was cool. It looked like African safari themed because it was Kalahari. We'd go up in our room, smoke some weed, and then put beers in a cooler and go sit in the water, man, with that little cooler of beer. And just get fucked up. Get fucked up. Watch kids half drowned. You know what I mean? Go in rides and shit.
Did you have a towel that you carried with you?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. And then one time in Canada, I went to an indoor water park, too. Got fucked up. They are a blast, man. Like I said, in theory, they're kind of gross. And in reality, they're kind of gross because like they don't use chlorine. They use like the salt water. So everything tastes like sweat. You know what I mean? You get that water in your mouth.
And the water's being recycled.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah. It's pretty gross, but it's fun. It's a good time. So what you got to do is you got to drink to kill the germs. You know what I mean? You use booze to
That makes sense.
Sterilize.
but they have like all kinds of water slides and shit.
You could smoke weed in the room?
Yeah, had a little balcony. They had little balconies. So you go out on the balcony of your room, you know what I mean? Smoke some reefer, go down, hang out in the pool. You're like, wow, this is awesome.
That would be pretty awesome.
Dude, it's a good time.
Sounds
did it
good when
once.
he says it.
Indoor,
it
I'm
does.
telling you, we should
You
make a
sold me.
trip. We should
like
go.
to go.
It'll be us and then families. We go hang out at an indoor water park.
We got to hoist the Jolly Roger.
Hell yeah.
Pirate some other craft.
Yeah,
And then they
claim this
and
land.
everyone I've ever been to has like like a jungle gym kind of island thing in the middle, and then up on top there's a big giant water bucket that would fill up, and eventually you'd see everybody crowd around the middle, all the little kids. We'd get in there and elbow them
Get
out of the
water
way,
dumped.
and then the water would dump on everybody.
Shrieks of joy.
Fucking awesome, dirty, salty water dumping on everybody. Indoor water parks are a fun time, man. Good times. And then you swim up to like a little concession stand, get some pizza in you, get some more drinks, fart. Yeah, do whatever you got to do.
Painted blue concrete.
Yeah.
That's great.
There's like, of course there's like the showers you're supposed to go in before you get in the pool, but nobody does that shit. Ain't nobody
Why do you need to shower before the pool?
Well, to rinse off your funk.
Yeah. Courtesy.
Yeah.
The pool does
absolutely.
that.
Right. That's how I see it.
It floats on the top, dog.
And the cool thing is, it's like a vacation. You never have to shower because the whole time you're in water. It's right. It's like a bath, a vacation, booze. It's all tied
You
into
never come
one.
home so clean.
Right, and there's a hotel room right
roast
upstairs.
later.
So you get
That's great.
You get totally trashed, and then you stumble up to your hotel room, turn on the air conditioner. You're in there freezing, but you're not all sunburnt like you would be. So it's dope, man. It's so dope.
Oh
You're
man,
not having horrific
that might
shivers.
be. I'm gonna. Yeah, that's our next
Dude,
vacation.
indoor
is
water park is
indoor
the
water
shit.
park.
I'm going with you. If your family goes, I want to go. Take skeezy Uncle Brian. Like, Dad, we gotta take Uncle Brian this time.
He really likes it,
I
kid.
think he had a boner in his swim trunks. Why does he walk around like that? Like, well, he's a very high pre-drive.
He's dripping.
All those moms walking around.
Oh yeah.
And they're not beach moms. They're indoor water park moms.
It's a different breed.
Attainable.
Yeah.
Very attainable. That's what I'd like. They're like the low hanging fruit. Here's what we do. I got a plan. We get our 5 listeners and us. That would make like 10 of us. And we get like 2 rooms. Dude, it's super economical. We meet up. We hit an indoor water park, and we have a little, like a
That'd be dope.
little annual event.
We
Could
call.
be a good thing.
It could be fun, man.
We call and see if they can give us business rates.
Yes.
For how many rooms? 2.
Like, all right, stand back. There's 10 of us now, so all right.
Business
Oh,
rate.
so you need
Yeah,
5 rooms? No,
No,
2.
no, 2 rooms.
Only
No.
2.
Some of us are sleeping on the floor because
We're not made of money.
yeah, right.
Jesus.
You could put us in the tool sheds out there or whatever you got, like the parking garage. We'll camp out. We'll camp out in our cars. Go in there. We don't even have to get a room.
Get sleeping bags.
Yeah, but think about it. We don't even have to get a room because you don't need to shower.
Nope.
You don't.
Just shit.
Just go. Yeah, you go in there
You
and
can
poop.
shit in that water too. I think
Ah,
there's places.
yeah,
Flakes.
you might. It's
It's
sure.
very flakes.
The lazy. There's always like a
There's
lazy
flat chairs.
river.
There's flat chairs. Just
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I saw a lady piss on one of those on a deck chair.
Oh yeah.
No way.
She was on her phone and she just pissed.
Just let it
All of
drip
a
out.
sudden
You were with her, and
No, it was on. Somebody filmed it.
oh, I got
Oh, so you watched a
Somebody-
video of
It was
that.
like a
Yeah.
cow pissing on a flat rock, just that big splash.
You watch horrible porn.
Yeah,
Dude.
it's a weird. It was
Is that
like
a fetish?
no. Well,
Yeah,
it is.
totally is.
Not mine, but
Ladies pissing at the pole.
Ladies pissing on Barco loungers?
She
Or
just-
what are they called?
The
Yeah,
lawn
like
chairs.
like a deck chair.
There's a little bark. But yeah, so water parks. Thumbs up.
Check them out.
Gross.
Yeah.
Check it out.
I'd go. Yeah.
Oh, dude, let's do it.
I'm in.
Oh man, with our 3 pale chests combined.
Right. I wonder if COVID has the indoor water park shut down.
Probably.
I guess. Yeah, you can't wear a mask in there.
Scuba mask.
Yeah.
Wet masks.
A wet mask.
Be all dirty. Chew spots all on the front.
Those are 2 words that don't belong together.
mask?
Wet mask.
Yeah, they're a good time, man. All the water slides and shit.
Never been to one.
Lazy river. You float around in this, in an energy.
You had me at no sunburn.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Anything I can do and not
Yep.
get sunburned?
I'm in.
I'm all
I'm
about
in.
it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's my kind of vacation. You know?
Even if you spray on that SPF white boy,
Oh,
70,
yeah. That's
you go in the
stuff
water,
sucks.
it gets
Yeah.
washed right off.
And you always miss spots. The worst
Yeah.
is you miss spots. And you're overconfident because you think you got this on you. Next thing you know, you got like 3rd-degree burn.
On the back of your knee.
Handprints. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. And this big-ass head of mine, you know what I mean? It's
And
a
it-
lot of...
And the SPF is like if it's 70, you can supposedly stay out 70 times longer than you would
Oh.
and get a so if you would get a sunburn in 1 minute,
70
you have SPF
minutes.
70 minutes, you're gonna have a 1 minute sunburn.
yeah.
Or if you stay out 2 hours,
That is my least favorite thing about the summer is sunblock.
Yes.
I fucking hate sunblock.
I can't
It
stand
makes
it
me
either,
sweat
man.
like crazy.
It's just gross. I don't like having anything that
sticky.
oily and
Yeah.
sticky.
Feel like a-
because I feel like bugs are coming.
I feel
up
like an
and getting stuck
iguana
in
or
me.
something. You know what I mean? Like a salamander. All
Yeah,
slimy.
excreting shit.
tacky.
And it like
Yeah.
blocks your pores. I
It
get.
does.
Yeah, it's gross.
You break out.
But that's why either avoid the sun or put on sunblock.
That's
are
what
you
I
gonna
try
do?
to do.
Avoid the sun. Yeah, no
It's
doubt.
easier.
Seersucker outfits would be good for you guys.
What's that?
Seersucker outfits.
What's that?
Like those
a loose-
surfing
it's-
outfits?
they're
Kinda?
not
It's a loose cloth.
Yeah, it's like a loose, blowy
Some air
cloth.
between
Flowy.
the knits.
Like think of the upper crust East Coasters.
No, I think of like I would just put on one of those diving suits. Wear that all the time in the summer.
Oh,
Those like ones that stick
Yeah,
to you.
yeah.
They're like leather.
Form fitting.
Like extra skin.
That's actually that's
leather.
pretty sweady.
I know. It'd
I
be
have,
a-
I have a full body
latex.
wetsuit that would.
Do
fit
you?
it. Yeah,
Oh, it'd be a puddle in
it
there.
wouldn't fit him though, would it?
I think it would.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I have one.
You should get in a baggy wetsuit.
And have to wear it for like a whole day. And then we'll wring it out and see. Be gross. All right, what's next on your list, Captain?
I was watching this documentary. It was called Seaspiracy. It was on Netflix.
Seaspiracy.
Yeah. Everybody keeps revisiting the oceans, the health of the oceans, the plastic situation.
Mm-hmm.
And there was just some weird little facts to pick out of it. Like ocean life, the salt life. Like they're saying 2048.
I know about that.
2048, it's going to be like the oceans are going to be completely tipped and fished out.
Right.
So something between now and the next 25 years, something has to change. So Yeah, and those like little sustainable fishery things you see are total bullshit.
Yeah, they're not working out.
No, there's nobody actually looking at what they're doing.
And that farmed
There's-
fish is supposed to not be good.
They're a nightmare too. But those little labels that you see are complete and total bullshit.
Right.
The companies that are selling the seafood are paying for this nonprofit organization to get the seal, and you just have these bunch of nonprofit workers doing what they want, and there's absolutely no overseer or anything, and they're trying to sell sustainable fish, and it doesn't exist. The only solution is to not eat fish.
Yeah, there's just too many of us.
Yeah.
There's too many people.
Way too many.
Yeah.
And the whole thing's set up like the mob. It's a weird.
And they
construct.
got into some weird concepts of what the ocean means to life on terrestrial Earth. Like one concept was like with COVID, a lot of people and it came with the Ebola virus. Like in the coast of West Africa, they ran out of fish. It all got fished out by people coming and just trolling their waters and taking their fish. So they had no fish, so they had to resort to other sources of food. So they started hunting in the bush and started trading in bush meat, it's called. So anything that you could kill, you trade with other tribes.
Baboons.
Well, that's how Ebola started and got spread.
Bats.
So they're thinking there's a parallel between what happened in China with all their waters getting polluted and fished out. So they have to resort to alternate sources of protein. So they're going to eat bats. They're going to eat They're going to eat pangolins. They're going to eat weird shit. And
So what do you think? What do you think about like engineered meats?
Engineered meats are safe.
Science.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the way we're going to have to go, right? We're going to have to
might be.
quit, depending on
It's gross.
Nature.
I don't like engineered meats, but
Yeah.
kielbasa, potted meat,
Potted meats.
all that stuff, And then, but like the vegetable-based meat, the new like vegetable-based meat is where we're going to have to go, right?
yeah, that's what
I
they're
don't
saying.
know.
Soylent Green.
Or there's just going to have to be less of us. There's just going to have to be less of us, which I think we're doing naturally anyway.
But they're saying like the more these little villages get fished out, the more they're going to turn inland, and the more of these pandemic type diseases you might see
Kind of
from people
makes
that are
sense,
stressed
yeah.
because they don't have any food.
Right?
So they're eating rat. And
They're eating rats, they're eating
Cat.
bats, they're eating
Baboons.
armadillos and all kind of shit they
Yeah.
shouldn't eat. Baboons, yeah. Little weird angle on it.
chipmunk.
Yeah, it is weird. We need to start eating pigeons.
Whoa.
There's a lot of pigeons.
Some people do eat pigeons. It's
Yeah,
called
Puerto
squab.
Ricans.
Squab, right?
Do they?
Squab is pigeon.
Is it?
Yeah, like cow is beef.
Yeah.
Squab is pigeon. So if you go to a fancy restaurant and see squab,
It's
it's a
pigeon.
fucking pigeon.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it good?
I've never had it.
I'm sure it's all in how you make it.
I don't think they're like,
Little tiny
Not
little
much,
legs.
yeah, not something you even worth eating.
Like
Little-
quail
Hors
Yeah,
d'oeuvres.
like a frog leg. Like
or a French hen or something.
that was one of the
They're
arguments
super
too. They
small.
showed these guys that slaughtered whales.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, we slaughter one, and these were like small little whales, minke whales or something. And they were like, we slaughter one animal and 4 of us live for a year on
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Like, how many animals do you kill a year? And then you come up here and tell us that because
Right.
you kill one animal that you're way worse than we are.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a touchy subject.
It
is.
is.
I
It
don't
is
know how
touchy.
it gets resolved. We're just gonna burn out. That's what everything. How it
Yeah,
all
the
goes.
sustainability
Is-
thing
yeah.
is not. It's not real. It's a complete and total illusion.
We need another planet. That's what we need.
That's what they're looking for.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We need another one, man. We need some more resources.
Well, they talked about being able to do aquaculture in space. Like, they think that's one of the things that are
Like fish tanks in space.
yes that lend themselves to space production. Yeah, because they can just jettison whatever wastes. They can recycle, filter water, send the waste out, purify whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Another weird thing was that herrings, whenever they fart, whenever 60% of the herrings start to fart, the whole pod panics. So whenever you see them producing those little bubbles, those schools of herring,
wow.
yeah, if they're calm, but whenever you start to see the bubbles, 60% of herring, scientists determine whenever 60% of them are farting, that's panic mode.
Whoa,
the whole
wow.
thing's moving.
They all freak out.
So they're just like us. I
Yeah,
get,
so yeah,
They get scared.
I get scared, I make little
if 3 of
poos.
us start farting,
Yeah.
the whole crowd moves.
Oh shit! Yeah, that makes sense, man. Nobody wants to smell that. Not even herring.
Yeah, that's it.
That's crazy.
Take care of the oceans.
Yeah, what are we going to do, though? What are you going to do?
There's nothing you can do.
No.
It needs done at a higher level. And the other weird concept of it was that these plastics that are in the ocean, like 60% of them come from old fishing nets. Like we think we're dumping plastic bottles in the sea, but the pollution problem's coming from old fishing nets.
They just drop them.
Yeah, and then they break down into microplastics, and the microplastics are actually in the meat of the fish.
Right.
The average person eats a credit card worth of plastic a week.
A week?
A week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's got to be good for you.
And I'm probably eat more, because I eat a lot of fish, like canned fish, kipper and sardines. And
The good
tuna.
stuff.
too.
The good stuff.
High-end shit. I don't get the cheapest one. I get like the $1.48 one. I don't get the 99-cent one.
And then I watched that documentary about athletes turning to an all plant-based diet.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it working out for them?
Yeah, a lot of them are outperforming. They showed the different reasons why.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposedly sluggish after you eat meat.
Yeah, I feel sluggish after, you know, like I can eat a giant
It does-
fucking salad.
It does something to your blood vessels. Like they centrifuge these guys' blood. They gave them a bean burrito the night before and a beef burrito. And then like the beef burrito ones were cloudy and the bean ones were
Right.
clear. Weird.
It's like, yeah, if you're fucking starving and you don't have anything, that meat is awesome. But, you know, when you're rich
And you can afford better proteins.
and you can have some nice vegetables.
That's the thing though. Who can afford designer protein?
Wow.
I don't like it.
Only the best people.
Yeah, you don't like vegetables at all?
No.
There's no vegetables?
He
you
hasn't
like?
eaten a vegetable since 2021
I don't know.
or 2020.
French fries.
2000
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
eat vegetables.
Yeah, that's a potato.
5 years.
I eat French fries.
You like mashed potatoes?
Yeah, I'll eat them.
Yeah?
Corn?
Fried potatoes?
I don't eat corn, but I don't hate it. No vegetable I eat.
Because that's not a vegetable either, really.
Corn?
Corn's not considered.
You don't eat vegetables either, do
I
you?
don't. Oh, I don't like them.
I don't eat beans. I don't eat.
I'll eat green beans,
I won't.
carrots.
Well, there
I
you go.
won't.
Those are
I don't
vegetables.
eat
Yeah,
any
but I
of
wouldn't
that.
like seek them out like I do cookies.
Well, there we go.
That's why I don't have them. I don't
That's-
want to seek them out.
Yep. Me neither. Fuck them.
That's why your throat sounds like a exhaust pipe.
Yeah.
Eating all that garbage.
What would I eat? What would I like? Cauliflower would help with that.
That's
yeah,
gross.
broccoli.
Aubergines?
Broccoli.
Cauliflower's foul. So
Eat
is
some
broccoli.
spinach. Lots of
Ew.
spinach.
It's just gross.
Leafy greens.
No.
Eat a lot of leafy greens.
Peas.
Peas. Get some
gross.
peas. No, peas are delicious. Mixed with tuna.
No.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, boy, that's some good shit.
The one guy that was trying to lift the world's most weight, he lifted like a 1,300-pound sled 33 feet, which was a Guinness record.
Mm-hmm.
And they said to him, like, how are you going to be big as an ox if you don't eat meat? And he's like, I've never seen an ox eat meat.
That's right.
So
Look
true.
at gorillas. Look
Yep.
at fucking gorillas. Gorillas don't eat meat.
Well, you sure?
Yep. Bonobos and chimpanzees hunt meat.
And they okay.
But gorillas are fucking vegetarians, and
Completely.
they're gigantic.
Yeah.
Jacked. Stacked in the back.
Yeah.
Brother, want to
Brother,
thank
thank
a
your
mother.
mother for a rump like that.
Can I get some fries?
You know all the words of every song with that shake, shake booty.
If looks could kill you, would be an Uzi.
Ooh.
Or a
Shotgun.
shotgun. Bang.
Dang.
What's up with that dang?
How I want to know, how does it hang?
Straight up.
Mr. Lover, like En Vogue, because
Like Prince said.
you're a sexy motherfucker.
On that note.
All right.
It's a good
You
tune.
got anything else on the list,
Nah, that's it.
Richard?
I got to pare the list down to actually good stuff. And, not,
good
and
list.
not random shit.
All right. Anybody got anything else they want to add?
Earth's too loud to be heard from space, astronomers said.
I did hear that too.
Yeah.
It's too loud,
Too loud.
to be heard from space.
Mm-hmm. Microwaves, phones,
Yeah, but
toilets even. It's too much.
Did you ever hear about the dark woods theory?
No.
wait a minute. To be heard. Why? How,
Yeah.
that doesn't make sense. We're too loud to be heard.
From
That's what they
space.
said.
Do you mean
To
it's
what?
we are too loud so we can't hear anything from space?
The Earth itself, there's too much
Shielding and magnetic.
Yeah, interference. Astronomers can't hear signals from space
Yeah.
because Earth is too loud.
That's
Oh,
what.
that's-
Yeah,
yeah.
that makes
Like light
sense, though.
pollution.
Yeah. Faulty toilets, microwave ovens are basically shouting in their ears.
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's how the aliens. They were
Yep.
already here. Another
Oh,
government
yeah.
official came out and
I
said,
saw that.
"Yeah,
That's where this dark woods theory comes about.
what's
What?
that?
If there's an animal lurking in the deep dark woods, and that's what aliens might consider us. So when they come here, they act accordingly. Like they're in in the deep dark woods. So anything they would do would be observational and not confrontational.
Lurps. They're
Yes.
lurping it.
Yes. Any civilized or any thinking creature that explored a planet would have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're savages.
Yes. Yeah.
I believe that.
I get it.
When they see what we fucking doing to each other and the planet and every,
Yeah. It's like that. You don't know what's in the deep dark woods. Like there's a monster. There's
Everything's
horrific
in there.
Fantasy in there.
They do that with politics, I think, now, too.
What do you mean?
Fear
The
monger.
deep dark woods, anything's in there. It's be scared of everything and all things at all times.
And I'll save you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it.
Hey, there's dolphins in the Venice canals.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that started like last
Yeah,
year, right? That
yeah.
started like right after Corona.
Well, they
right?
cleared out. Yeah, but now there's some
They're back.
there's some dolphin a couple
kinda
days ago.
trippy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The dolphin's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, but you could see dolphins off like the Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Like, back when there was pollution and shit. You can. Seriously. I was there. I fucking saw them. It was amazing to me. It was like, what the fuck? You know?
Dolphin swims up a canal on the beach.
Yeah.
To the bistro.
But they saw sharks in the Isle of Wight, I think, up near Scotland. It's usually too cold for sharks, but they spotted sharks up there too.
Got chased up there, huh? Something
And
chased
the
them.
currents, the
Water's warming up.
warming up.
Yeah, we're in
It's
for some
changed,
big
dog.
shit.
We're in the
Shit is-
salad days of all this.
Yep.
No one will remember.
Wah, wah,
good
wah.
And on that,
if we're
let's
good men
go
or
kill
bad.
ourselves.
All right, so that'll do it for this week. Episode 103 in the bag. We hope you have a good week. Hit us up if you want to go to a water park.
Yes. Enjoy yourself.
It's about that season.
Spring
Yeah.
has sprung.
It should always be water park season.
Flip
But,
flops. Yeah, indoors you could flip flop it.
but
anytime.
I would imagine they'll be opening up soon, right? Things are starting to open up. People are getting vaccinated.
Yeah.
You know, spring break was in full fucking bloom.
Right?
Did you see any of that footage of all those people down in Miami? Crazy, crazy, crazy shit.
My mom got a vaccine this week.
Did she?
Yeah.
Good for her. Nice. Which one she get? Do you know?
The Moderna.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
First one. No sickness.
Good.
Arm a little sore, a little tired, but
Yeah. I get mine on the 31st.
you do?
Do you?
Yeah.
Nice. How are you getting it? Like through work or
I don't know.
Yeah, you
My
just
wife
signed up
told
for
me.
it.
My wife told me. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I saw
do it.
something that they're dropping the age down to like they're gonna start doing teenagers soon. So it must be most
I think
people.
it's coming down to 50.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I thought it was
50 and
going
above.
lower.
I think I saw.
I think Pennsylvania's going 50 above. Other states are going anybody 16 and up.
Oh, nice.
A bunch of them.
Yeah, PA's a little behind in some shit.
He's weird about everything.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Fucking crazy.
I think it's all purposeful, bureaucratic.
Yeah, they're trying to.
stops
They're
and
trying
starts.
to.
They like to be different.
Yeah.
They don't care about Appalachia. They're trying to starve us out.
They are.
No consumers' rights here.
All right, there you have it. Episode 103. We love you.
Yeah.
Say goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Now, I'm supposed to be a crazy man. When I seen it going, that really got me. I don't like it. That stuff got to be hot.